So this is the Lenovo ThinkStation D30. This was interesting in the used marketplace in Finland. I was looking like multiple times, do I really want to get this or not? So the seller did ask 100 euros and the description did say that this motherboard is dead or it's broken, so it's for parts mainly. So I did ask the seller what is the main problem with the motherboard, and he did say that the BIOS is corrupted or BIOS is broken. So I did go to Google and check a little bit about ThinkStation BIOS problems, and for start, yeah, this thing has BIOS problems, but I did ask what is the latest or latest price, or the how much down he can go with this thing, because I was thinking like, okay, if nothing else, I'm a little bit interested about the case, if nothing else, because this case is nice. If I want to put something different with this case, I can do it. And if I cannot bring this back to the life, I have other plans for this case, because the PSI as the power supply is standard, at least what I can see. The mounting hole is standard. This is just like the length is not standard, but yeah, you can mount the standard one here. So far what I think. This one comes with two CPUs, and I think it was Xeon 2660. So not the greatest, not the baddest. Well, I was checking fast, can I mount to 1620s here, version 2s, but it seems like it supports only one CPU, so that is no go. If I can bring this back to the life, I maybe end up upgrading the CPUs and the CPU coolers, of course. I hate the standard ones and I want more quiet, so that is the reason why I'm also changing the case fans. Right now my PC has a little bit problem that its case is so tight, and I want to have like more SSDs and HDDs, but I can have like maybe 2 or 3 SSDs or 4 even, but I can only have 2 more HDDs, and it's not, I don't really have any more room with the case fan and the CPU fan or anything. So that is the main problem. I know that the motherboard of this thing is costing about 300-400 euros at eBay, but what I can see in the internet saying about this model problems with the BIOS, and the seller did say he wanted to 80 euros about the whole pack. Okay, it comes with the 4 sticks of 8 GB RAM, so 32 total. And I was saying that we are missing the RAM coolers. I think that is the RAM cooler header here, and yeah, I don't know, maybe it's not, but I can see that some ThinkStations have like RAM coolers with a small fan and black plastic over the RAMs. So I did say that this one is missing those also, and so I did talk with the owner or the seller, and this BIOS did get corrupted somehow when he did upgrade the Windows 10. So that is good sign, because I think we can just check everything that all the RAMs are in the right slots, and there is no major problems with anything, like the connectors all are connected in the right places, and then we can flash the BIOS back to the default one. Or I know that there is one BIOS version from 2013 what is working fine with the most problem cases what is in the Lenovo forums. So maybe we can just check the different BIOSes what there is. I know you can this board is nice, but this BIOS is just honest, it seems like it's just bullshit. If you go to the BIOS, at least in the S30 Lenovo, and there is CMS support or something, and if you that is enabled by default. If you choose the option automatic or disable that, your BIOS is corrupted. The ThinkStation doesn't boot anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to figure out what is the right BIOS version with the latest Windows 10 update and everything. So that is going to be a little bit hassle. But yeah, I think it's worth it. If nothing else, I can always sell the power supply. The processors are something like 10 euros each, and I can strip everything down here. Yeah, let's go and see what this thing is doing. Okay, now it's not even booting. We did have problem with the F2 and dual beep. And only thing what I did do was I did change this jumper here to the left side. I think that is the BIOS jumper because I cannot find any other jumpers here. So even the side panel doesn't say. But yeah, the BIOS is bricked. I have the USB stick at the back. There is ISO file inside the USB stick. I cannot make the bootable stick with the Rufus because it's not supported format. I don't know what the hell is happening. Now it's not beeping, now it's not giving display signal. It doesn't do anything, it just stays on. And now I'm a little bit sad that I don't have more than one graphic card. I need to pull that always from my main PC. And yeah, the power supply of this thing is under warranty, so it's, I don't know what is the final deal with that. I hope they can give me a new one or fix the old one. So yeah, let me go back to the Google and see what we can do. And it's alive. So I did check the BIOS version, now it's the right one, and I did get it booting from the SSD by using the Range socket. So that is the right one. I'm not sure where is that coil wine or something coming. It can be this thing. It comes somewhere here, I think. So mid-ladder. That is only thing what I can think straight away. I can see that there is some chips without cooling. I need to upgrade this one for silent and better one. And the hard drive needs to be, the fan needs to be mounted back. And one thing what I was thinking like getting pair of the RAM coolers. I have 32 gigabits, so I can get one pair for 20 euros plus shipping from eBay. So one here and one here. The other thing what is bad with that combo is that I can add more RAM because the next slot is going to be here. So then I need more cooling for the RAMs. It would be nice to have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi with this, but I think that is not going to happen. I think I'm going to replace the power supply when I can get my own from the service, and I think I'm going to take this away or unplug this from the motherboard and everywhere and see if the coil wine is coming from the power supply. If not, then I can always sell this and keep looking where the hell is that noise coming. And I am going to replace these bad boys with something in my mind, and of course new thermal paste. So that is so far what has been happening. And keep in mind, I did change my SSD, my HDD, and my graphic card from the old system. And I did face the where uncorrectable error with the old system. Yeah, maybe sometimes when I did run like 20 tabs open in the Firefox and I was just like watching the videos and backside. With this new ThinkStation setup, that things happens every time when I'm trying to edit the videos. Usually in Sony Vegas I cannot even edit the videos, it's crashing the whole damn system and it's giving me blue screen and where uncorrectable error. If I run like 10 tabs in Firefox, it's giving me where uncorrectable error blue screen. When I edit the videos in Resolve and I hit render, it's giving me blue screen via uncorrectable error. So I've been starting to think when I did check the temps are fine. The core temperatures are a little bit over 70 when I stress test the system. That is something really bad and it's not crashing the system. I cannot crash the system with the mem test. Not even with the Purmark. So far what I've been doing is I did update and check all the drivers. I did check the temps. All look somewhat good. Only the CPU core temps are. The backend temps are okay, but the core temps are somehow skyrocketing with the stress test. So it can show like 60 and after like 2 seconds it's showing 73 Celsius. And if I end the stress test, then it's in the second it's the one core is going to be down from the 73 to the 60. So I don't trust that much. And I did check the HDD with the crystal disk info, and I did check the SSD with the crystal disk info. I did run the Intel processor diagnostic tool 64-bit all passed. I did run the 3D Mark demo without blue screen. I did test all the MEMS or RAMs with the MEM test. I did simply open 3 times the MEM test window and I did give one test or each test 3 gigabytes of memory, and I did leave those yesterday here. When I did come back, there was no errors, nothing. It seems like when I open one more window, the MEM test windows, and I start testing, my CPU temps are going up. That is something I don't know. It's same time it doesn't really crash my system when the core temps are up. So that is really weird. I did run the system with the Cinebench R23, no blue screen. I did check the dump file with the Win Deckbooker, and the image name to plane was Kenwe Intel.sys. So the memory dump is giving me Kenwe Intel.sys. I don't know. HV monitor shows the core voltage between 0.801 volt all the way to 0.966 volt. It's pretty interesting. It's running the core voltage is below 1 volt. So the good thing is that, well, I don't know, I have a little bit mixed feeling about this, but my graphic card is under warranty still for like 3 weeks. So if that is something it's breaking or giving me blue screen, I can always send that back to the shop and put there is no replacement, so that is going to be interesting. So I did go to the BIOS and I did change a little bit settings based on the Tech Years City videos about Xeon tuning. I did edit this video with the Resolve, and let's see and hope I can render this right now. So I did order new covers for the DVD drives and everything. So right now it's only like plastic. I'm going to have dust filters and everything here, so it's giving more air. And I did order the PCEA covers on the back side, so there is the ventilation holes and you can have those. And now I need to think one brand what I'm going to use for CPU coolers and the case fans. The socket is giving a little bit nightmare with me. So far I've been finding just like Noctua, Silentium PC and some Cooler Master. I wanted to go with the Be Quiet, but I didn't find any Be Quiet CPU coolers for my socket. So I want to set just one brand for all the fans what I'm installing in the system. And all of course everything else what I'm just maybe finding. But the socket is giving me a little bit problems with that, so maybe I don't know about the Silentium PC anymore, because the power supply did fail me, one case fan did fail me, and now the Silentium PC CPU cooler is saying that there is 6 years warranty. But the Silentium PC is changing the products a lot. All the models are just changing. So in 3 years there is no that model anymore available. So if it's breaking up, what is the status of my socket then if I cannot get the replacement and the new products are not fitting to my sockets? So I don't want to go that road. So maybe I need to go with the Noctua or Cooler Master. I don't know. Maybe. If you have any ideas what is good brand to use with the CPU coolers, maybe the RAM coolers, or do I even want to have RAM coolers, or do I want to just have like metal covers cool off the fan RAMs, and what brand I want to use in the case fans. I'm going to install one case fan at the front, one is going to be at the ODD and SSD area. There is the 92mm fan and 112mm or 120mm fan at the top of the case. Then the power supply is going to have one fan out, and then there is going to be one fan out at the back also. So yeah, just leave the comments in the below this video and give me some ideas.